No, we got him here in the car. We have a development over here. Oh, you sent me तो वाईफाई लग गया?
हाँ जी लाइव आ रहा है।
मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛ ਲੈਣਾ ਕੀ ਲਾਇਆ
आकाश एक में ओंकार शिव जी की फतेह श्री पूर्वक दीजिए सहाय वार श्री गुरु पी जी की पातशाही दसवीं प्रथम गुरु की समर्थे गुणांत नीते आए फिर उदास रामदास सिंह सहाय अर्जन हर गोविंद मुसंदोषी लगाए श्री हर कृष्ण के अय्य जिस रिठे सब दुख जाए ते बहादुर सिमर कनो दया विताय सखाई हुए सहाय दसवें पातशाह श्री गुरु गोबिंद सिंह साहिब जी महाराज सखाई हुए सहाय दसां पातशाहियों की जागरी जोत श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी के पाठ विराज अपने अंतर खालसा साहिब बोलो जी वाहिगुरु साहिब के पंज प्यारे चार साहिबजादे 40 मुक्ते ब्याह हटियां जपियां तपियां जिन्ना नाम जपया वंड की शकिया देख चलाई देगवाही देख निगट किता तन्ना प्यारे सत्यारे की कमाई करते अंतर खालसा साहिब बोलो जी जना सिंघा सिंघड़ियां ने धर्म हेत सीख दिते बंद बंद कटवाए कोपरियां लोहाइयां चक्रियां ते जरे आर्या नाल तन चरवाए सिੱਖੀ सदत के संसवासां संग निभाया आप जी का भाना मिठा करके मन्निया धर्म नहीं हारिया सिੱਖੀ केसां सवासां संग निभाई तिन्हां दी कमाई करते अंतर खालसा साहिब बोलो जी सजा तख्तां समों गुरुद्वारियां दा अंतर खालसा साहिब बोलो जी प्रथमे सर्वत खालसा जी की अरदास है जी सर्वत खालसा जी को वाहिगुरु 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 प्यारे चितावंत सत्ता सर्व सुख वेदान खालसा जी साहिब प्रार्थना श्रेय देख देख पतेंद्र की द्वारकम की जी श्री साहिब की सहाय खालसा जी की बोल पाले बोलो जी सिखा दा बानिया मत जी मतों का रखा वाहिगुरु हे अकाल पुरख अपने पंथ दे सदा सहाई दता जी उस ननकाना साहिब के गुरुद्वारियां गुरु धामां जिन्हां तो पंथ नूं छोड़िया गया है तेरा दे खुले दर्शन दीदार की सेवा संभालता कर अपने प्यारे खालसा जी ने बख्शो जी निवाणिया देवान ने ताणिया दे तार दे ज्ञानी कोट ने आश्रय सच्चे दरबार वाहिगुरु की पावन झोली विच अरदास बेनती है धन धन श्री गुरु नानक देव जी महाराज धन धन श्री गुरु गोबिंद सिंह जी महाराज धन धन श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी महाराज पावन चरणों कमलों में अरदास बेनती है सतगुरु जी आप जी दे अटल लोकाने अनुसार जेहा जी लिखिया तेहा हुक्म कुमाहे कहे हवे नानका सत्य की गाय दे महावाक्यों साकर करते सेवक बीबी सरजीत कौर जी के पातशाह जी ने कुआवर ने आयु बख्शी की स्वसा ने बख्शी की महाराज जीओ पांच तुसी त्याग के सतगुरु जीओ आपके चरणों में विराजे महाराज जीओ इस वेले उन्होंने अंतिम अरदास है सारे परिवार संगत की अरदास है महाराज जी पवित्र बाणी दे जाप आप जी की कृपा के नाल होए सतगुरु जी सिमरन कीता कै सतगुरु जी आगाज वो बाणी पढ़दे सुनदे खुदा की सेवा सुन करदे को आप दे बच्चों पासों अनेकों प्रकार की भुलां गलतियां हुई पुत्र को माफ करनी है तो समर्थ बख्शी शुद्ध के शिकवैत सेवा संबंधी दात बख्शी महाराज जी बड़ी सुनी बाणी का भाव विछड़ी हुई रूह नूं बख्शना सच्चे पातशाह जी को लोक विच सहाय करना महाराज सच्चे पातशाह जी परिवार की अरदास है संगत की अरदास है सतगुरु जी कृपा करनी विछड़ी रूह नूं अपने चरणों में निवास बख्शना परिवार विच खाना का प्रदर्शन महाराज जी के सत्ता करनी सतगुरु जी जैसा पागल है सुभाई लाखे अपराध कमावे कार्य उपदेश करके वो काकी बहुत बेकार जलावे पिछले अपन बख्श ले प्रभु का की माल पावे सतगुरु जी पावन गुण दे गए चंद चाके श्री करवा के चरणों में निवास बख्शना सतगुरु जी कुला चुका में माफी बख्शनी मर्जी पातशाह जी उसे प्यारे मिलो जिन्ना मिलिया तेरा नाम चलते आवे नानक नाम चढ़ती कला तेरे भाने सरबत का भला वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह बोले सो निहाल सत श्री अकाल वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह और सब हो जाएगा। इस प्रकार अपना सारे बड़ी दुख के समय में सारे बैठे सपना यानी सुरजीत कौर ने उन्होंने काम किया अपना सारे सच्चे लेंगे सारे
for joining us today to say goodbye to my incredible mother. Thank you all on Zoom who couldn't be with us today for joining us online. This is so hard for me, for all of us. She was so young, and this was not expected. I am so honored, privileged, and fortunate to have such a loving and compassionate mom like her. They say a mother and a daughter's connection is deeper than any other. Those words are so true. There's no words out there to describe the love I have for her, or the love she's given me. All I can say is I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed to have had a mom like her. My mom, she was the light in the room that took all darkness away. To me, she was my gift from God. She was my personal angel in physical form. She was the person I looked to, I learned from, I shared everything with. She was my shoulder to cry on, to guide me when I was lost. She was always there for me along the path of life, and comforted me whenever I needed her. She treasured my children and was so proud of each of them. She would FaceTime them daily and talk about anything and everything they could fathom. It was whether they were watching a movie or they were having sibling rivalry. She enjoyed every minute that she spent with them. It brightened her day. She would always say that children were her light, and her grandchildren were the brightest stars in the sky. And she was always there knocking on the moon. For her children, she did it all. She sacrificed so much for our happiness. When my brother Jesse had his paralyzing accident as a toddler, my mother was devastated. She blamed herself all her life. I was only 4 or 5 years old, but I remember there were so many nights she cried and couldn't stop. There were nights she couldn't sleep, and I could hear her praying for him to get better. She stopped working and dedicated every day to helping him regain his speech and physical abilities as much as she could. She started going with him to preschool daily so that he didn't feel alone or unsupported. She did everything in her power to make his life easier. It was so hard for her, but she remained determined and patient. That's who she was. She was so patient. She helped him as much as she could get better. I still remember the first day he said his first word after his accident. It took 6 months of her teaching him how to speak yet. She would sit every night, every day, and talk to Jesse. Jesse put the minute I got a cousin, Jesse, say mom, say mom. And when she heard him say mom for the first time again, she broke into tears of joy. She took that as her force to keep pushing on. And she continued to support him to her last breath. She loved you so much, Jesse. She loved you so much. She was the type of person that connected with any soul she met. She made you feel so special, and as if nothing else in the world existed when she talked to you. She heard you, she felt your pain, she felt your happiness, and shared every emotion you were feeling. If you were excited, she would be thrilled. If you were sad, she cried with you. She always put others in front of herself, in front of her own sorrow. My mother lived a very difficult life, a very difficult one. I've seen it all my life growing up with her. But she never let that spoil her love and affection towards others. She was and is a true angel. It's extremely difficult to imagine what our lives are going to be like without her now. And her physically being here. God granted us more time with her, and I'm sincerely grateful for what I received. In the end, he needed this angel just as much as we needed her, so he took her away. And we'll all have to accept that. I know wherever she is, she'll be continuing to be the loving and caring person and soul we all deserve to be. Why did she talk so? Why did she talk? Daisy, look. Love you, sweetheart.
Every time we would see her, she would always bring us something. She always told us her family was her life. She always told me how flowers made her smile. When we went to her house, she would make us feel so welcome and happy. She'd sing songs with us and make cake with us, and show us how to make Play-Doh. She would always get us coloring books and crayons. I remember one time I stayed a week at her house, and we were making this coffee. It ended up spilling everywhere and all over us. We were laughing so much. I would FaceTime her every day and talk to her for hours. She never told anyone about her feelings, and she never wanted me to worry. She always told me she wanted to go back to teaching little kids. Whenever she would forget something, she would tell us she was on the moon. I will miss my nanny a lot and will love her to the moon and back. Now whenever I look at the moon, I will remember her.
My name is Ramkrishna Singh. Surjeet Kaur was my twin sister. She was just 8 years older than me. My childhood memory that we played together and grew up together. She was very kind, loving, caring, loyal, compassionate, strong and down to earth. In her early childhood, she used to be called Bhatia as a nickname of elder brother. From 1st grade to 10th grade, we walked to the school together, walked to the same school together. In those days, I used to tell her to walk 10 feet behind me, and she obliged happily. In 8th grade, my father bought a bike so that we can ride together to school. After 2 weeks, I stopped giving her a ride and let her walk by herself to school, to school. But she never complained to me, to my parents, and she happily obliged. My mom got sick and got her to hospital. She took over all household responsibilities, even though she was only 10 years old. She had taken care of Puppy and Jessie, her younger brother and sister. And Jessie, then she taken care of Jessie and Puppy. Then my mom came to the U.S. with the help of my great aunt Amarjeet Dindal, a great uncle Lakshman Singh Dindal. At that time, she recorded her tape of her thankfulness and appreciation to my great aunt Amarjeet Dindal and my great uncle Lakshman Singh Dindal for the help to immigrants to the USA. 2 years later, my sister Surjeet Kaur and my father returned saying, my brother Jessie and my sister Nanda joined us in the USA together. Finally, all of us together, we were a very happy family in the great USA country. Then she got married and had 3 beautiful children, Sandeep, Jessie, and Sunny. She had a strong belief in God. She always prayed for her family. My wife, Manpreet, felt like not sister-in-law, but a loving mother. She brought joy, beauty, kindness, peace to this family. She loved everyone and very happy to see everyone. She loved her kids, mom, brothers, sisters, and all uncles and aunts. She called my mother every day to wish her good health, peace, and joy. We thank you and appreciate her for all the love, peace, joy, compassion that she brought to this family and kids. Please come back to this family again to the end of this universe and beyond. We love you forever to the end of this universe and beyond. May God have mercy on her to have her free from birth and death cycle. May God have mercy on her soul for peace, joy, and love. May God bless her family, kids with strong wisdom and love. Vaheguru Khalsa, Vaheguru Ki Fateh.
So much love and joy. She makes me feel happy and excited. She meant everything to me. She brought so much love and kind in this world.
मैं गुड्डी पूजी के घर जाना, मैं गुड्डी पूजी के घर जाना. I can remember how much we would all cry, scream, and have tantrums just to go in her house and be in her presence. She had an unmatched, once-in-a-lifetime type of energy. Just to hear her voice and feel her embrace healed and calmed your spirit like no other. She carried herself with such a grace, you knew she was surrounded in God's Spirit. She had a way of speaking to your soul and making you listen and understand things like no other person could. I can't remember a time where I ever saw her get out of character, yell, or any of that. There was no need. She knew exactly how to communicate and get through to you with love and understanding. From my childhood memories of her making us pizzas and cooking for us in her house, to all the advice she ever gave me, I will never forget. She never once judged me or made me feel bad for all my crazy actions. With her, I felt understood and loved. She spoke to my heart, always. Nitini meri soni tini apne dada se kehna kya kar. Don't upset him, she would always say. She embodied love in every form. From the way she spoke, to her silence, to the way she cooked, and the way she fiercely took care of her family. She was always all about family. Even in her death, she brings us together like we haven't been in a very long time. I will forever miss you, Gurgikoji, and I promise you I will always be here for my dad. I will take care of him and always put my family first, no matter what. Thank you for the time you gave us and everything you taught us. Love you always and forever till we meet again. Saskia. Why didn't you call itself? Why didn't you do something? I want to respectfully thank everyone for being here in our time of need. I know my sister is also here in spirit and is very happy to see everyone gathered here for her. Family meant a great deal to my sister. She always wanted to see everyone happy and well established. She always gave so much love and attention to those who came into contact with her. She loved children dearly. She dedicated 25 years of her life to working with kids. Kids loved her. Kids would recognize her after so many years. After her teaching days were over, kids would still recognize her and would come to her, come to greet her. She was very charitable of her time and energy. She gave many years of her life, bringing joy to others. After Mom and Baji migrated to the U.S., she took great care of my dad, Jesse, and me. She became a second mom to me and Jesse since then. Even though we lived in poverty back in those days, we had bundles of joy in our home. My sister and I used to talk a lot about her memories of Surjeet. She used to tell me that the fragrance of jasmines at night were the most memorable. She would go to evening strolls with the family in Surjeet. As a child, my Didi asked, when Didi was asked what she wants in the afterlife, she would respond, "Mainu Waheguru de charana de vich nivaas mile, main ehi chaਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ, ਹੋਰ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ." I feel that her childhood wish has come true too soon. Guru ji ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਨੇ ਵਾਲੀ ਸੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਭੈਣ. She embodied Guru di Sikhya in this human form. She knew how to control the 5 chores, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Ahankar. Those 5 chores could only tug me certain. She had very strong morals and high values. Just as the sunflower looks upon the sun for life and cannot bloom without it, my sister was that light for me. मेरे जीवन में जो सूरज ये किरणा थी मेरे लिए, जिंदगी मेरी रोशनी थी. She taught me so many things about life. One of them really stuck with me. My Didi always told me not to be disheartened of life's challenges. दुख सुख तो आते ही रहते हैं, रुत्तां बदलदियां रहंदियां. कदी मींह आंदा, कदी नेरी आंदी, कदी बदल आंदे, कदी तूफान आंदे, कदी धुप्प आंदी है. Remember, they're just all a part of life. कोई संसार दे विच कोई भी बंदा, चाहे लड़का लड़की, बंदा बंदी, कोई भी दुख तो वांझा नहीं है. She always felt as though उन्हें चंगे बीज नहीं बीजे. कहती होती थी मैं बिन कर्मा कुछ पाए नहीं. But I think in this lifetime, all she did was plant good seeds. Every heart she encountered, she planted seeds of love, compassion, forgiveness, unselfishness, daya, mercy, Guru's teachings. In Guru Mat, it is said that असली सोहरियां दा घर मौत तो बाद होंदा है. मेरी sister had enough practice in this lifetime to prepare for that. She went through many hardships, and I believe that it was all, in a way, preparation for this very moment. I feel that my Didi is one with God now. मैनू ऐसा लगता, मैं सुनिया एक बूंद जो पानी दे विच, जो समुद्र दे विच मिलती है, कि वो समुद्र ही बन जाती है. मेरी भैन बस वो बूंदा कलैक्ट करती है, और मैनू लगता वो समुद्र के विच ही समा गई है. If God is the ocean and God is everywhere, and my sister is present everywhere just as God is, because she has become one with God. Why is the pasta white?
I would like to thank everyone for being here for my family during this difficult time. मेरी एको एक मासी सीगी, my one and only मासी. The one मासी that wasn't even a मासी to me, but a second mother. Just like a mother, she was the epitome of love. That same love raised my own mother and Mama Ji. That same love raised us, my brothers and sisters and I. That same love, I am told, that was much like my Nana Ji's. Having known her is like having known my Nana Ji through her. My Masi Ji was kind enough to have given me that privilege without even realizing. I know she is with him now. Her understanding, comfort, care, and compassion she so selflessly gave was otherworldly and is always going to be irreplaceable. I'm going to miss our conversations over the phone, us binging the same TV shows together, her contagious laughter, trying out new recipes she had in mind, her sweet singing on the day of Rakhi, and most of all, her smile. She always used to tell me, Chandra smile and keep smiling no matter what happens in life. I know that wherever my Ma CG is right now, she is there with that beautiful smile on her face. Thank you.
You're my mom is one of the first things I remember saying to you. Because she was a mother, not just to me, but all her nieces and nephews. When I asked her for gum or candy, she'd never disappoint. If she didn't have it, she made sure to give extra love, and that extra love meant more than any piece of gum or candy. Following with the promise that she'll have something next time. Everything about her was warm and inviting. Her voice was euphonious. Laughing with her was unforgettable. Listening to her was enlightening. Spending time with her was a lady. She cared about her mom, siblings, kids, and family more than anyone I know. Each time we talked, she'd tell me, Manu, mera dil hai kya rakhi? And I felt I wasn't reaching up to her standards. Until more recently, she told me, Manu, you learned from me. You care for my vida and my family the same way I do. I'm so proud of you, my Manu. She definitely set the bar as an extraordinary daughter, sister, mother, aunt, and grandmother. God gifted us the most warm-hearted, selfless, thoughtful, caring soul. To know her was a privilege, and to love her was a blessing. I will strive each and every day to love and care for our family as needed. Thank you for all that you've taught me, Fuji. I love you always.
I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Thank you to all the speakers who spoke. My mom was a very influential woman who inspired people to do better with their lives. She did not have much, but struck a rich with family. Like her father, she cared for her parents, siblings, kids, and grandchildren more than any one person I can think besides her own parents. Everywhere she was employed, she had worked with one of her children, sisters, or mother. From her time at Purple Heart to Mission Child Care Controller. And educator, like no other, learning with me as she picked up on English at Head Start preschool, where she would pick up on songs that she later recited back in the classroom for the children years in the future. Children that remember her in the neighborhood as she was only 5'3", but stood up taller than a redwood or her bloodline. Daughter, wife, mother, sister, grandmother, teacher, and friend. She fit all into all of these effortlessly. Loved to death by all. Values passed on from one generation to the next. My mom used to attend physical therapy with me as a child. It helped me into braces as I grew older with my dad's support. She always was helping me throughout life. As a child and growing older and setting the bar for her siblings as well. She meant a lot to us all as family. supporting everyone she knew with her knowledge and kindness. She was a great person, and I think you all know that she did so much for us in the community, and just in general, she was a great person. I really loved her. She was quite a piece of house I love you.
एक कटे एक लहर पे आ गए, मौला खेल करे सब आपे, क्या कथिए किश कथन न जाई। सो गुरमुख प्यारियो, बीबी सरजीत कौर जो आप सब नूं सलीबी पिछोड़ा दे गए, इस दुख के समय विच सब माई भाई नाल खड़े हैं। सो गुरमुख प्यारिओ, बेनती करता हाँ, संगत का आख्या प्रवान हो जाता है। सारे अपने दिलों आख्यो कि बीबी सरजीत कौर नूं सतगुरु जी अपने चरणों च निवास बख्शिश करन अते भाना मनण दा, परिवार नूं भाना मनण दा बल बख्शिश करन। सो गुरमुख प्यारिओ, धन श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी दे विच दर्ज है, पुर सिरात का बंद रहेगा। मैं बेनती करदिया आप सारे इकट्ठे हाँ, अज ये जो कुछ देख रहे हाँ, जो कुछ कह रहे हाँ, ये साडे वास्ते है। सो लड़ बन के लेके जाना, अज यहो जिहा समा, अज सब के सिर पे मौत का साया है। मेरे कहने का भाव है कि सोने नूं टाइम है। पुल सिरात का बंद दहेला, संग न साथी गौन अकेला। कहते एक ऐस दुनिया तो उस दुनिया का ही एक पुल है जिहदा नाम है सिरात, जिहड़ा दिसदा नहीं। फिर पंक्ति दोहरा दें, पुल सिरात का बंद दुहेला, संग न साथी गवन अकेला। बंद कहते हैं रास्ते नूं, दुहेला कहते हैं औखे नूं। कहते ये रास्ता जिहड़ा पुल दा है बहुत औखा है, जिसनों तीजे पातशाह आखते हैं, खरनियों तिखी बालों निकी ए मार्ग जाना। कहते खंडे की धार तो भी बरीक है ये पुल, बाल तो भी बरीक है। ते धन श्री गुरु नानक देव जी इसनों आखते हैं, कपड़ रूप सहावना, छड़ दुनिया अंदर जावना। मंदा चंगा अपना आपे ही कीता पावना, हुक्म किए मन भावदे राह भीड़े के जाना। कहते रास्ता बहुत भीड़ा है साहब श्री गुरु नानक देव जी। सो गुरमुख प्यारिओ, ਇਹ ਭੀੜੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਤੋਂ, ਔਖੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਤੋਂ, ਦੁਹੇਲੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਚਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਫਰਮਾਨ ਹੈ, ਬਿਨ ਹਰ ਭਜਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੁਟਕਾਰਾ, ਕਹੋ ਨਾਨਕ ਇਹ ਤਤ ਵਿਚਾਰਾ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਤਤ ਕੱਢਿਆ ਆ, ਜੇ ਇਸ ਰਸਤੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਚਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਭਜਨ ਕਰੋ। ਸੋ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, ਸੰਬਤ ਸਾਹਾ ਲਿਖਿਆ, ਮਿਲ ਕਰ ਪਾਵੋ ਤੇਲ, ਵੇ ਸੱਜਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਗਿਆ, ਜੋ ਹੋਵੇ ਸਹਿਬ ਸਿਉ ਮੇਲ, ਘਰ ਘਰ ਇਹੋ ਪਹੁੰਚਾ। ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਨੇਹ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਘਰਾਂ 'ਚ ਪਹੁੰਚਣੇ, ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ, ਕੱਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ, ਪਰਸੋਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਦੇ। ਸੰਬਤ ਸਾਹਾ ਲਿਖਿਆ, ਮਿਲ ਕਰ ਪਾਵੋ ਤੇਲ, ਵੇ ਸੱਜਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਗਿਆ, ਜੋ ਹੋਵੇ ਸਹਿਬ ਸਿਉ ਮੇਲ। ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨ ਆਏ ਹਾਂ, ਅਸੀਸ ਦੇਣੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲਾਪ ਹੋਵੇ। ਵੇ ਸੱਜਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਗਿਆ, ਜੋ ਹੋਵੇ ਸਹਿਬ ਸਿਉ ਮੇਲ, ਘਰ ਘਰ ਇਹੋ ਪਹੁੰਚਾ, ਸੱਜਣੇ ਨਿਤ ਭਵਨ, ਸੱਜਣ ਹਾਰਾ ਸਿਮਰਿਐ, ਨਾਨਕ ਸੇ ਦੇ ਭਵਨ। ਇਹ ਦਿਨ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਆਇਆ ਖੜਾ ਹੈ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੱਜਣ ਹਾਰੇ ਨੂੰ ਸਿਮਰਨ। ਸੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, ਇਹ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਭੀੜੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਚਣ ਲਈ ਸੱਜਣ ਹਾਰੇ ਨੂੰ ਸਿਮਰੀਏ। ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਹਿ ਦਿਲ ਤੋਂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਬੀਬੀ ਸਰਜੀਤ ਕੌਰ ਗਾਏ ਬਗਾਏ ਕਿਤੇ ਭੁੱਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੇ ਗਲਤੀ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਤਾਂ ਮੁਆਫ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਿਵਾਸ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨ, ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਭਾਣਾ ਮੰਨਣ ਦਾ ਬਲ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
My name is Sunny Singh. I am my mom's youngest son. And, I've never met a person that exuded that much strength, patience, and care towards another person. Trust me, that's a totally unbiased opinion. And most people got that side. I got the fun, crazy side of my mom. I got to see, how she was at home, her little faults. No one's perfect. And she definitely, she lived her life in a way where it was perfect for us. I think that fun, loving side is why she was able to connect with kids a lot, I even worked with her. My first job was at Mission Childcare. I worked there for 6 or 7 months. I could not last more than that. Total props to her. She was great at what she did. She worked there for 18 years. And, I've seen so many other teachers coming by there, go work there and then they leave, not being able to control the kids. But with her, it was just something about her when she stepped into a room, it just commanded respect. It commanded that type of presence, And I think she lived her life in that way, not meaning to, it just kind of just happened. She was a pure soul, and I think that's why she was able to go ahead and do that type of work and kind of connect with others that way as well, I remember when I was 13, we got in a car accident after coming from the go to I was a minor fender bender. So someone hit us from the back, and this lady was hysterical. She was crying and everything, right? And I remember my mom started crying with her, and this is a person that she's never met in her life, right? And she said, "Don't cry, you're like a daughter to me." And me being 13 years old, I'm like, what are you talking about? You have a daughter to me, right? But I think growing up and now looking back at it, I kind of understand where she was coming from. In her eyes, everyone was created equal. We're all children under God, and we're all connected through that one spiritual connection. That's our mutual connection with us, all of us in here. We all have stories about our mom, each one of our moms, right? Not just my mom. and we all have bits and pieces of each other. And I think that's one thing my mom would want to embark on each and every one of you. These lessons that we learn throughout our life, use it for good. Use it to care for one another. Use it to make the world a better place. And I know that's what my mom did up until her very last day. You know, the night before she passed, she was watching Netflix with my dad. They were laughing. She was full of energy. The week before, she was trying to get her teaching permit extended so she could go back into teaching again. She was saying she wanted for us to get a house so she could start a daycare inside of it. And she was so excited when she said that, right? You know, but God had other plans, and I'm never going to question his intent. My mom taught me better. I'm just extremely grateful for the time that he gave with us, the extra 6 months after her heart attack, and the extra years that I had with her after I realized what parents actually are. You know, my dad is an extension of that, my mom is an extension of that. It's just all that connection with God and that universal being that's leading us to do something better with our lives, to make an impact. And that's definitely what my mom did. You know, she was young in our eyes, but she was an old soul. And I think everyone who talked to her can agree with that. You know, she was the best, and I just hope that we could one day live our lives as good as my mom did. Thank you.
ले आवे नाम का सवेरे उठी जाएंगे महाबाप अनुसार स्वर्गवासी जी सरजीत कौर जितनी मनो काल को करें स्वासा रूपी पूंजी देके इस संसार में भेजा उसनों संपूर्ण करके पिछले दिनी परिवार नूं रिश्तेदारां नूं सज्जनां मित्रां नूं सजीवी विछोड़ा दे के अकाल पुरख दे चरनां विच जिस दिन भाना वापरिया मेरे सत्कार दे सुंदर सिंह दास नूं बख्शिया बड़ा दुख होया दुख सुख संसार दे विच नाल ही आउंदे ने अपनी बदली होवे तो उसका इलाज है इन्हूं दस्सिया कि पहलां संत UCSF भी लिख रहे हैं यह जिहा रोग जिसके नाल दुख जिन्ना मिलिया सी उसनूं पूरा करना सी पर फिर भी परिवार नूं सानूं सारिआं नूं विछोड़ा दे के इस संसार विचों चले गए। मैं भावें मेरी सेहत नहीं ठीक कुछ दिन पहलां दास भी बड़े बड़े कष्ट के उतरिया मैं तुहाडीआं दुआवां ते अरदासां दे नाल दोबारा जिंदगी कुछ मेरे करना दिल करके सवास बाकी सन मैं बहुत मौतां देखियां तकरीबन मैं दुख विच इत्थे शरीक होना ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀਆਂ मौतां देखियां दुख हरेक की जान का बहुत होता है मैं बैठा अपने दिल के घोल रहा कि जिमें बच्चों भैन भरा सारे इतने बोल के गए हैं ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन बोल के गए हैं मेरा मन करता है कि भैन जी हूँ कितना प्यार दिया अज बच्चे इन्होंने मिस करते कि सदा ही इन्होंने याद रखना है क्योंकि अपने चंगे जिहड़ा प्यार चंगा संस्कार दे के बच्चे को गए मैं इस परिवार में बहुत लंबे समय तो जानता ਆਦੀ ਹੁਣੀ ਕਾਲ ਸਟੇਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਜੋਬ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ। ਤਕਰੀਬਨ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਲ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵੀਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਭੈਣਾਂ ਨੇ, ਮੇਰੀ ਭੈਣ ਨੇ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਰਲ ਕੇ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ 3 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ 'ਚ 5ਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੇ ਵਿਆਹ ਪਰਵ ਦਾ ਜੋ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਬਣ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ, ਜਾਂ 23ਵਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਰਿਹਾ, ਉਹ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਦੌਲਤ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਦੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਵਾਸੀ ਹੋ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਕਰਦੇ। ਦਾਸ ਤੋਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੋ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਦੇਖਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੋਲ ਸਕਦਾ, ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੀਵਨ 'ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਬੋਲ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਰੂਹਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਤੋਂ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਦੁੱਖ ਹੁੰਦਾ। ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਫਰੀਦਕੋਟ ਦੇ ਸਮੂਹ ਸੇਵਾਦਾਰਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੰਚਾਇਤ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੈਂਬਰਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧਕ ਗਰੀਬ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਜੰਡੀ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੁੱਖ ਸਾਂਝਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਅਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਕਿ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਇਸ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਵਿਸ਼ਵ ਆਤਮਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਦੀਵ ਕਾਲ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਿਵਾਸ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ। ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ, ਰਿਸ਼ਤੇਦਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਭਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਬਖਸ਼ਣਾ। ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਨਾ ਲਵਾਂ, ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਰੱਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਰੱਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ। ਬਾਕੀ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕੀਤਾ, ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਮਦਦ ਆਪ ਕੋਲ ਗਏ ਸੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਬਾਪ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਆਪ ਸੰਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਲੰਗਰ ਪਾਣੀ ਤਿਆਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ। ਛੱਕ ਕੇ ਅਤੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਨ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਹਾਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਉਹ ਪਾਏ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਅਤੇ ਅੰਤਮ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ। ਆਪ ਸੰਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੋਣਾ। ਮੈਂ ਵੀਰ ਤੋਂ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗੀ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਰੀਰ ਠੀਕ ਨਹੀਂ, ਪਰ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਾਂ। ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਸੋਚ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲੇ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਜਾਣਾ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਸ਼ਮੀਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਭਾਜੀ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਕਾਲ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਾਣਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾਣਾ ਉੱਥੇ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਮੈਂ ਜਾਊਂਗਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ। ਮੈਂ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ, ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ ਅਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ 2-4 ਸ਼ਬਦ ਬੋਲ ਦੇਣਾ। ਔਰ ਦਾਸ ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਹੁਕਮ ਕੀਤਾ। ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਸੱਚੀ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਦੀ ਸਰਦਾ ਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਾਤਾ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਭੇਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਕਿ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਇਹ ਜੇ ਇਸ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਿਚਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਦੇਸ਼ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅਨੇਕ ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਗਲਤੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਗਲਤੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੁਕਾਉਣਾ, ਮਾਫ ਕਰਨਾ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੀਰ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਸਿਲਸਿਲੇ ਜੋ ਹੋਏ ਸਾਫ ਸੋਨੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਿਵਾਸ ਬਖਸ਼ਣ। ਬੋਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਗਲਤੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜਾਤਕਾ ਬਲਾਓ ਫਤਿਹ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਮੈਂ ਮਹਾਨ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤਾਂ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਮੈਂ ਗਿਆਨੀ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਪ੍ਰਭਾਵ ਕਰਦਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਵਿਸ਼ਵੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਆਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸੰਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਰਪਿਤ ਕਰਾਇਆ। ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
I'm Gurdeep Banerjee's cousin. You know, I can't say any more than what was already said. I can only echo that when I think of her, I think of her kindness, how devoted she was to her family, and how every time I saw her, she was just so loving. So just everything that everyone has already said, that's what I feel as well. You know, when somebody embodies those qualities, we want to say, you know, they've moved on to a better place. I just want to say that's something that's very real. You know, a few years ago, we lost our other sister, Paulette. And a couple of days after she died, I was laying in bed. And all of a sudden, I was forced to put into sleep. And this angel came and he told me she's coming through. You know, don't be afraid. And I was afraid. I said to him, you know, I didn't say it verbally, but I communicated that I didn't want her to come through some scary pain. But she did come through, and I was so happy she did. And when I saw her, she was glowing. She looked the way she did when she was 18. She was radiant. She was so happy. And she came and she sat on the bed. And she said, you know, Padri, I love you so much. I'm no longer in pain. And she had this bump on her wrist, and it was a way for the doctors to operate on her. But she was always embarrassed of it. She just thought it was another thing, and she always shared it with me. She would show me. But normally she tied it to the scrunchies under like the seat. But she showed me. She said, "Look, it's gone." And she said, "You know, I'm not in any pain anymore, and I'm happy, and now I'm going to move on." So, you know, I want Sunny, Sandeep, Jesse, everybody here to know that Gurti Banji is on the same path. She's somewhere where she's happy, she's loved, she's not in any pain, she's not in any suffering, and she's joined with the rest of our family members at the path. My sister Mimi, she couldn't be here, but she had a few words that she wanted me to read. There are some who bring a light so great to the world that even after they're gone, the light remains. That was our dear sister, Surjeet Kaur. Her light transmitted through her warm smile, her gentle nature, and genuine love and compassion for others. Having such a legacy is something we all strive for. Even after her passing, she continues to shine. As we gather here today to mourn her physical life, we come together to celebrate her undeniably beautiful soul and memories. Even as a child, I recognized her loyalty to her family and selfless service toward anyone that came her way. I knew that she worked hard, but she never said it. In fact, she never complained. She always put others before her. This never changed and was rather embedded in who she was as a person. So what can I learn from our dear sister? I personally am reminded that kindness and selfless compassion are the most valuable things we can leave during our time here on earth. It's not the material things, but the values we embody that make our legacy incredible. I am reminded to look around this room at this moment and not take anyone or anything for granted. Life is unpredictable. We feel your light this very moment and will carry your essence with us until the end. Thank you for all of your love. May your beautiful soul rest in peace. My sister, my deepest condolences to Jesse, Sandeep, Sunny, and our entire family. Love you. Thank you.
बाद जब जो शरीर है संस्कार वास्ते धरती बना उनको जो शरीर के संस्कार को बाद अपने सारे में बदला संपन्न आगे पिछों में जीवन बेनती करते थे तो आके जुड़े अंकल दर्शन जुड़े और काके इस पास में दूसरा जो की बात करते थे नाव में जाने जीवन में बेनती था कि जाने जी हम हमारा वो जाप करेंगे ये जाप करते और संस्थान में दर्शन करने में आओ पिछों लाने में आते सारे दर्शन कर लेंगे वाहेगुरु जी का खालसा वाहेगुरु जी की
ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇ ਖੜੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਓ ਜੀ। ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਸੰਗਤ ਆਦਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੇ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇ ਖੜੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਓ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 सत्संग थोड़ा चलते रहो तुम थोड़ा चलते रहो रुको मत वाहिगुरु 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 वाहिगुरु